Welcome back. Catch you up, catch me up. It's been like a year and a half. This music is really loud. As pretty as it is. So, this is pretty much the very start of the expansion, so we're not really missing much here. We dealt with a lot of dragon-related storyline stuff. I can't navigate this map. I always, like, coming from WoW, I'm just like, how does this even work? It's like opposite of what you would think it would be. Right-click does not get you out. There we go. Good start? Yeah. It's actually, well, I can't turn my character right. It's all transmoged this way. It does not look this good. But thank you. I've been just consistently going like, ew, I don't like this, this is bad, and just either dye it a different color or just change it back to what I had earlier. I've had this gear since like level like 30, and it's just like stayed with me ever since, so I don't know. Story, what did we just do? We did okay, so in general we've been trying to stop, like, I don't know if like ancient gods or beings, or it's something with immense power called primals or primalists or something. Elemental in nature is what I remember correctly. And we're trying to make sure those aren't like either resurrected or awakened or something like that. And we've stopped a number of them already over the past couple expansions. This one, I forget which one it is, but one, I can't remember, like one is either like been awakened or is about to be awakened, I don't know, but it's regarding that, at least I know that. And trying to remember what else. We worked with some guy we didn't trust. I can't remember names right now. Worked with some guy we couldn't trust, and he had some sort of like mechanical spider, for lack of a better term, that could fight the primalist, and it turned into like a stalemate, and they both exploded and flew away. One of the main party characters also like revealed that she's not who she said she was. Like, not a big deal, but she was parading around as someone else in her family, which we as the character wouldn't have known anyways, so it really wasn't like that crazy of a reveal. If anything, it just gave the game devs a reason to like give the character a new outfit. Like, they've changed. So now we're asking these people for help, and the person that said that they've changed and like they have a new name and whatever, they were leading us to this new town, which is what we just entered. So this is the very start of that. So I think this was to help us with something. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but surely wouldn't be here if they weren't helping us. So I don't know. Crad Pog. Hope we're doing well. Ooh, we'll meet your favorite characters. Meaning we have yet to meet them. I don't know. So far, like, from what I can tell, Y'shtola is bae. Everyone else is okay. The Ida reveal was kind of cool, though, but it didn't really have like a lot of, like, I'm gonna say no weight. It wasn't like, consider we didn't know anything about her or her family. It just didn't like land big. I know she's, at least she'd like work through her stuff, but I don't know. Just Okay.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Rauger's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Ah, don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, John.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics.
There was some
like
voice
Ilbert.
acting, but not a lot. And I don't know if it's still limited or if it's going to be mostly voice acted.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monargo told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual.
I will say it's not as
it filled me with
voice
gnarled
acted as
fury.
something like the Star Wars MMO. Like almost everything that game is voice acted out, which is crazy.
It wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir, to see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
If I remember correctly, that thing that flew out of the sky landed in their territory or something, or close by or something
So
like
that's
that.
the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
5 years later. Yeah, I'd agree. A big chunk of that's probably dialogue. I played like the first one or two of the expansions for the Star Wars thing, but it's just a lot. Oh my. I can't use any of this stuff. Okay. Okay, so he's offering to allow us to look around. Sure, show us around. They've updated the music too for all the quest stuff, because for the last expansion or so, I don't know what I've been playing through, but there were different sound effects for like quest accepted, quest completed, and that's all been changed in Stormblood, it seems like. But Ananta? I don't even know what that is, but okay. Okay, so they make jewelry. Got it. You think if you play them a sick base solo that they'll agree to an alliance? I think that would be all they would need. They'd be like, actually, yes. Forget all that other stuff. We like this. This is fine. So you leveled a few levels with a friend. It was neat, but the combat felt even slower than WoW at the time, and that made the combat feel a bit tedious. Yeah. I will say too, as far as like some of the I don't know, there's parts of this game that remind me of Warcraft, and there's parts of this game that remind me of the Star Wars MMO. And I feel like sometimes the slowness of it reminds me of that, as well as some of the I can't articulate it very well right now. The blockiness maybe of like selecting or targeting sometimes. It has that kind of feel to it. But maybe it's just because I'm just so used to Warcraft like tab targeting and stuff. It doesn't feel as fluid to me per se, but it does remind me a bit more. Also, the way that the jump happens, the jump being a lot more vertical feeling. I feel like the Star Wars MMO had a lot more of that kind of feel to the character when they're moving around. But yeah, I don't know how to like fully describe it in words exactly. It's just a feeling when you're like controlling the character and actually having them move around and stuff. Like this feels different than Warcraft for sure, but it doesn't feel bad. It just feels different. The same thing with like the Star Wars MMO. It has a similar kind of feel to this, but still, it's not exactly the same either. Do you remember what class you played back in Star Wars? Remember, I did Bounty Hunter, and that was a lot of fun. That story was just super exciting. What's crazy too is that every class in that game has its own like unique story, which is kind of nuts. So like the replayability of that's just pretty cool. This area is really cool though. I don't know if this is considered like a main hub like the other main cities that we've been to, but very relaxing in comparison. The Breaker of Worlds. At the end of the 5th Astral Era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea besieged the heavens for a sign, and lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way to these mountains of Gir Abania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great work without and within. The storm of blood approaches fast. Hell's open, heavens weep, for no one's soul doth lie beyond the measures of his reach. That last part was inscribed on the stone by a monk with a fist of Rhaegar, or Ralgar. See, a day will come, bringing strife and sorrow, none may escape, waste these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if Stormblood's finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that we've led us to this point, will see us through to the end. We'll see. Off to the infrenemy. Let's move on. Forget that. Drew a crown on the altar. I was wondering, it's the only part of that that looks like not old. Looks kind of like tape. No, it's raised. It looks kind of scribbly. What the heck? Skittle. Hope you're well. Good to see you. I'm going the wrong way. I can mount here too. That's cool. I should probably be doing that. I wasn't watching their kid during arts and crafts. They're like, no one will notice. It's like this giant purple thing. Oh. Flamey thing. I'm going the wrong way. Wait, do I need to click on this to like use it? Yeah, I'm attuning. Okay. Why you know watch your spawns? How dare? Okay, this is where all the sick people go. There's Tola and Krayler in here. Okay. I don't know why it's important for me to know, unless, like, oh, is this foreshadowing? Someone's gonna get, like, mortally wounded or, like, really hurt, and then go to the infirmary. Like, I know where that's at. You've shown me. Where am I going? So much for being a guide. Like, where the heck are you? Oh, you're over here. Also, I love this polar bear. It was like a promotional thing that I just happened upon whenever I was playing like a year and a half ago. I was like, oh, that's cool. So it's probably not even that special, but it's special to me because like it's the only cool mount that I have. And it flies too. If I have flying, which I don't have flying here, but when I do get flying here, it'll fly, which is, if that's not the most fantasy thing ever, a flying bear, like, I don't know what is. Yeah, I mean, all the Aetheryte looks kind of the same. You're not wrong. But thanks. I mean, I do need to click on it, so. I love all the rectangulars in chat. Thank you. With WoW winding down, I want to see you try Guild Wars 2 again too, just to fill your plate with MMOs over and over. We shall see. I make no promises at this point. I just know they're very time intensive, unfortunately. Out of all the games I could be playing, like MMOs in general, just do that. Right, this is all the stuff I can't use. Oh, I can use this. Can I look at it? I'll try on. Minor complaint. I don't like how like it always has to show your character basically naked without Can I change that? There we go. Maybe that's just been a thing and I've just never clicked it. Maybe it makes more sense with the rest of the gear. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I do. I've had it that way since I started playing. I guess I didn't know how to toggle it, but what do you mean? I don't know what I mean. That's like the normal thing to do? What, for it to be naked or for it to be not naked? Because, I don't know. It's like, yeah, try on this hat. It's like, but with nothing else on, just the hat. I'm like, oh, okay, I mean, it wasn't really what I had in mind, but, you know, to each their own. No, I'll quit. You'd usually see if the piece works well with nothing else on, unless you had the whole set. Really? Okay, that feels like backwards to me for some reason. Oh, they're gonna give us our answer.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal.
I was not expecting that.
You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Okay, well that makes more sense.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance.
Must try on all clothes.
But the resistance
One
is far
piece at a
more
time.
fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach.
Rogers, okay. I was wondering how that was said.
Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time.
Like how they're looking at the weapon like, they're like, what is this? Is this a sword? Yes, it is.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it.
Oh, there's more.
As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's
Well, that would make sense with the guy looking at the sword.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Maybe.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
The M&Ms, got it.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Monago and Menford? Mefrid? Mumford? Mefrid. They'll tell you more, but don't talk to them. Talk to Alice. The beach with double E's. That music makes every quest sound like some momentous achievement, like you did it. Oh, 2 MSQs, okay. I don't remember him. I know we saved the other person. I don't know. Quarry Mill? I have no memory of anything. But sure, nice to meet you. Well, at least she got a warm welcome from people here. It could have been like the whole like Jar Jar Binks thing where like we weren't filled in. We're like, oh yeah, we banished her. We don't like her. And then she comes back going like, well, forgot to mention that part. So at least we're on good terms. Yeah, this is the person we saved earlier, which they never really explained what was wrong with her. It just sounded like she was exhausted. We're like, oh, just let her sleep. He's like, oh my god, you saved my life. I'm like, I suppose so. It's like, are you a life debt? It's like, well, it wasn't that big of a deal. It's like, no. We did it. We brought 3 sticks of butter to the old lady down the street. Momentous music. So we're gonna meet her at the pass leading out of the reach. Got it. I could be a butler in this game. Is there anything even close to that? Like there's the like bard supports. Dancer I would assume would support. I don't remember like half the classes, so forgive me. I just know I make things go boom. That's about it. I gotta stand still to do it too. Oh yeah, I've like hardly done any anything like that. Like honestly, yesterday was the first time I actually accessed I don't even call it a bank. The bank. Cuz I didn't have a retainer until yesterday, so that was fun. Figuring that part out. The how do you open this? This thing. It's so cluttered, and I have a bunch of junk in here, and I don't know what to do with it. I know spirit bond means something. I just haven't looked it up yet as far as like I heard there's like material extracting of some kind. I just have been basically ignoring it because I don't know what to do with this stuff. But at some point, this is going to fill up and it's going to be an issue. Like, body for sure is very full. Everything else is like kind of ignorable. But I know like for like, I would assume it'd be linked with like transmog stuff of some kind where you can actually like extract, I'm assuming either ingredients or something out of there. Where am I going? Back here. But yeah. Can be a butler with any class to the RP in this game? Oh, okay. Not sure if I like these trident spears. They look kind of not strong. Like the construction looks kind of funny. Also, I do find it funny, like, Ida basically had a glow up, like, last time we saw her, because essentially all they did was, like, they took off her mask, gave her a jacket, a vest, what do you want to call this thing? And they're like, oh my god, everything's so different. Like, yeah, I suppose. They're like, we'll give her more story time, too. It's like, I don't know, maybe they gave her a different shirt or something. It looks virtually the same as the issue to me. And they're like, oh yeah, we had, what's-her-face? Like, you know, tailor you a new outfit. I'm like, I suppose. I mean, the stuff that she gave to the main character, I forget what it was even for, but it was like right before then. It was a lot more, wait, is this the repair window? Materia mender. No, I'm second guessing. Is that like different from a regular repair person? No, I don't even know. I don't know. This is what I need. There we go. I figured I was like, been in a couple battles. I figured I needed. Oh, that leads out to the peaks. The joys of not having a map explored at all. I have no clue where that's at. Let's just get this one finished first, and then we'll get out. I don't know where I'm going. Quick Google search shows most tridents have a head of a singular piece of metal. Yeah, it was mostly like the actual like angular part of that metal, like how it was how it branches from the center point. It just didn't look super duper strong. It had like little like support beams underneath it, but they were like really skinny looking. They were at like a diagonal up from each part of the center. But yeah, it was... I'd be transmogging that one for sure. That's what I'm saying. Now the bottom of it looked great. Like the pommel bit at the bottom with the point, that thing looked dangerous. Honestly, it'd function a lot better just as a spear than as a trident. Tridents are kind of strange engine. Oh god, I forgot what this means. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. A purple... Oh, it's a fate. I've seen fates. I just didn't know that's how they... That's how you start them? I'm not really interested right now. Or maybe I am. I don't know. That's a fate. Okay, good. Usually I see them as like the circles, like that. Not whatever that is. Not necessarily this part of the zone, but like when you first enter whatever this place is called, the fringes, really cool looking. I like the vibe of it a bunch. This is not quite the same vibe, but I mean, of course the cat girl heard it. Okay. What am I doing? Lie in wait. Okay. Oh my god, that's a giant bird. I probably can't walk around that. I didn't want to kill you, but you know, you're in the way. I do love the way the spells in this game just look like you're just nuking something. It's ridiculous. It's so over the top. Like, especially the fire spells. We're getting this guy too. We're doing it. Oh, I think I messed up. Yeah, I did. Well, I think I missed Blizzard 4. I pressed it, and it never went off. A Foper? Oh god. Who has... Oh, well, I was gonna look at who had less health, but whatever. We're just doing it. Should probably try to dot both of them, maybe. I should have saved my my rune. It isn't that strong. Just a giant ball of flame. Ridiculous. These spiders are like the tiny version of the ones in or they're more bulbous looking, I guess, but the ones from either Star Wars Rebels or they also showed up in The Mandalorian. But they have a gray color to them. But they're tall like that. I forget off the top of my head what they're called, but they look very similar. They're actually a lot scarier looking than those. Thanks for the help, Manago. It's like, I don't know what to do with this stuff. Like, I've accrued a bunch of this. I threw it in the bank the other day. I don't know what it does. I'll hit max level one day and it'll just be like, oh yeah, you can get rid of that stuff. It means absolutely nothing. Like, oh, okay. Okay, what's this look like? Yeah, the color and the, I don't like even call those feathers, but whatever's beneath the feathers, it's not really doing it for me. I don't know. I like the dark brooding thing I got going on right now, and this is it's just not doing it. Using the godlike powers is so terror among the local wildlife. Oh my god, that's a croc. Or it's an alligator? It's around us now, it's an alligator. I have to go back that way? Kidding me? Across this? He's friendly, right? I'm gonna find out real fast. Okay, good. The other day I thought one of this was like an aether current, and I walked up to it and I was very disappointed. I was like, oh, it's not. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god. I just walked into the zone and it's an aether. Oh, no, it's a. Oh yeah, the ents. There's like these ent things at the very start. Yeah, this is closer to like what the zone looked like when I first walked in. And I was like, oh, this is really pretty. And it was like closer to like dusk, not as dark as it is right now, but it looked very nice and pleasant. Okay, so only Alliance patrols ahead. A gazelle hawk? Sounds dumb. I kind of do miss the Warcraft portrait you could get when you clicked on an enemy. Not that it would give you like a bunch of sometimes they just weren't very helpful at all, but I could see its face. And this I'd like wait for it to turn around. Now granted, like the way that when you're playing like at a higher level, like raids, dungeons, stuff like that, like it doesn't matter. So I get that, because like nowadays in Warcraft, I don't care about that. But when I'm exploring the game like this, like I don't know, I'm curious. I'm going the wrong way. That's how curious I am. I am literally going the wrong way. What the heck? Oh my god. You've done the same thing. Oh good. I'm glad I'm not the only person that's done that, because I was just like, oh okay. Well, maybe next time. So this guy lost his arm earlier. I don't even know what part of the story, but it's been a hot minute. But that was when we had like the whole I don't even call it a coup. I don't know. Something terrible happened in the main city, Ul'dah.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
Oh, we did.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
One of the M&Ms. Don't make this awkward.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the
You're
bull
making
of
it awkward.
Alamigo.
You're making it real awkward.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General.
Read that a mile away.
On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Yes, with conditions. Yes, with asterisk.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord.
You notice we didn't get to see him open the
Well,
letter
suffered such
with one
losses.
hand. That just would have been awkward.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
Main character. Side character. Other side character.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe
Father? Yeah, I heard that too, and I was like, wait, what? I think I missed something somewhere, or I forgot something.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Pippin. Or Pipin? It's one P in the middle. Pippin with two P's. Is like a priest? He's more like a warrior. I don't know. I was also equally confused by that statement, so now I don't. Maybe it's like an adopted son thing going on here. I don't know. That part of the story I don't remember at all. Because he's clearly not a Lalafell, and he's clearly not a human. So, on top of the fact that their complexions are also just, like, very different. I'm just not seeing it. Shandis, yeah, it has been a little bit of time. It's been so long, I have forgotten how Pippin thinks that Raubon is his father? Is it like an adoption type thing? I don't remember at all. I know Shandis would probably know just like straight up, but it was like father, and like Ragnar and I were like, what? Like something doesn't, it's just not adding up. Adopted. Okay, good. I blocked that part out, so thank you. You picked armor. It's like, yes, I did. It's like, isn't that epic? It's like, I suppose. It's like, put the music. We'll go with it. Yeah, ask me to participate, please. I mean, the end of the last story was just so much sitting and listening and sitting and listening. Like, I really would like to start doing. So yes, we shall, I would love to participate. What is your deal? Oh, Aether Current, yes. I like your deal. Whatever it is. Glad I checked you. I almost didn't. I need to get this too. They're all over the place. With the controls of a drone? Oh lord. I don't know if I wanted this. Crap. What? That. Did I pick anything up? A pulse on a straight line and thunder. Okay. It doesn't fly. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Pilot it to the east end and destroy the Guardian drones. This is east. I think. I don't know. East, or this east end a place. Oh, east end is a place. I was like, legit. Okay, we can do this. I don't know if it. Oh god, I aggro things. Run! Oh no, not more. Go. Wait, fate? That's a fate in the same area. God. Oh. They're like, hope you're ready. I guess so. Jeez, the cooldown on these abilities. Like, don't go crazy here. It's like we can't have our players spamming these too much. It's like suddenly my globals will feel real short. Oh, that's, okay, that was straightforward. Good. It's not what I was planning on doing, but you know, it's something. Don't aggro that. I do like how quickly you heal in this game. After combat, of course, but yeah, it's very, very handy. The thing with going back and forth between WoW and Final Fantasy XIV is how different the design philosophy is. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's just you can just tell, just like in general, like just the feeling of the game. It's very different. How do I get out of this? Or do I? Can I talk to you? No, I just gotta get out. Okay. Oh my god. Did I not? Oh, there's more. Oh. Okay. My bad. We'll kill more then. That's fine. Definitely considered MSQ more VN. I don't know what VN stands for. And things make a lot more sense. Visual novel. Oh, okay, thank you. That makes sense. That tracks. Okay, the fall damage wasn't that bad. I was expecting a lot worse for some reason. Like, if I did this quest later on, after I got all the Aether Currents, would this thing fly? I would like to think so, but maybe not. Oh god, that looked like it was a incline, not a... Yeah, that. Or does that stun them? It doesn't say it stuns them. guy's lined up for my Death Star beam ability. Dumb question, does the mount fire like this? I see that now. I did not realize. Sorry for the interruption. Just trying to answer some questions off stream. Yeah, I did not even see the Aetheryte thing. Was not even thinking about that. Okay, well that's good. That's done. And I made myself a little shortcut down here, so I can look at this now. Because I was having trouble remembering where the heck in the menus that was. Very handy. I was like, I knew it was over here somewhere. I feel like I've walked through here before. This zone is really pretty. Like I got here last night, I was like, this is really nice. The scenery, the music, the main town, whatever that's called, also really cool looking. The whole vibe, love it. It's a lot better than Barons. But where's the Barons chat though, you know? For better or for worse, if you know what I mean. This just looks amazing. Oh god, I didn't. I'm not sure why I didn't expect that. I just wasn't really thinking like I was about to get pounced. There we go. It's a hard time judging right now, like how much damage Fire 4 actually does, because it just feels like it nukes. Like I did not expect that to kill him. I was thinking I'd just like cast another fire spell after. Oh. Guess go back that way? I don't know. I don't know if it connects. I'd rather just be safe. Ugh. Playing Hardcore Classic earlier today, just running around Terrace Fall, getting bored. Yeah, I don't know. I played the first version of Classic when it came out. When they had the It's like just the first run of it. But I don't know, the hardcore thing, I've had people ask me like when during other WoW streams, like, oh, you're gonna play hardcore? I'm like, I just don't care enough. I really just wanted to see Classic just to see it, you know, and be like, oh yeah, that's how like this talent tree looked, or I don't know, because I joined in Lich, so there's a lot of things that were the same, but also a lot of things that were different. And oh, I'm 64, cool. Got Thunder Mastery 2, which I don't really know what that does. But yeah, hardcore just never really spoke to me. Where is this? What is it called? Thunder Mastery 2? It's not there. Is that a trait? It's a trait. Upgrades Thunder 2 to Thunder 4. Well, that's Thunder 3. Oh, it's the AoE one. Wait. Does it do the same thing? Potency. Oh. Same duration, a little more potent. First time around I got to Badlands, you got camped for half an hour, never came back. Oh, yikes. I got camped once. I forget. Was it Hinterlands? I forget where it was. But I just logged off, came back later, and it was fine, but it was really annoying. Don't like the idea of hardcore. Another game, sure. PvP MMO just sounds unfun. Yeah, no, I agree. Just wasn't my jam. So I've just been playing a bunch of just retail recently, clearing up some of that stuff like I did today, and then since I have more time in between patches right now, I was like, I can just check out Final Fantasy again, get through some more of the story. This main story quest we're about to do used to be called Raban's Wall, because on Stormblood release, the servers were so bad, people got lucky to do it. Waited a week before we came back to do this. Oh my god. Was it just, were servers not able to keep up with like, demand? Or was the quest just straight up bugged? A little bit of both? I know Warcraft used to have things like that in the past. It's been a long time since they've had a release where like you've had people just like literally stuck at something. I just know it's happened in the past, if I forget. Can't think specifically, but it's been a bit. Instant servers full. Oh, that would do it. That's annoying though, no matter what game it is. It's annoying.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
That earlier camera angle was so zoomed up, I wasn't sure what I was looking at. I was like, oh, they zoomed out again. I was like, oh, it's that the big mechanical thing with the wheel. I feel like that wheel is like a bad engineering design. Like it needs to be covered. Kind of throw a broomstick in there and it would sort of just get stuck.
Well, if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
After this expansion, main story quest at the start splits up for server load, I think. Similar to WoW, Rathalos can split Borean and the oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Weapons here don't grind it into mush. Attack!
Oh, he said attack and his mouth just kept saying just like so many other words. I'm assuming maybe it makes more sense in Japanese. Or maybe it just doesn't, no matter what language. But that was funny looking. Love it. We're gonna go with you guys first. Oh, you do AoE, maybe? I'm not quite sure what my AoE rotation really is, to be honest. Or maybe I'll dot both of you.
Get after them, damn you!
Oh lord. I don't know who I should be going after right now. kind of dot everything, I guess. A single target just nukes things, and like my AoE is just sort of like a, oh yeah, that. I see it's Thunder 2. Maybe I need to like pull Thunder 4 on my bar. Maybe just upgraded. I don't know. I wish I could see dots on these, or maybe I can, I just don't know what I'm looking for. Doesn't seem like I can see them though. Being able to see who Thunder's on, or Thunder, whatever it's called, 3. I do like this window though, very cool. These guys are chonky.
Now I've gotcha.
I'm running out of mana. Oh, I straight up ran out of mana. Okay. Oh, I have Thunder on him already. Jeez. Maybe it's faster if I just single target every single one of them. Fire 4 just does so much damage. Are they firing lasers? Possibly. Oh god. I would not be surprised if they are. I've not even touched the main guy. This 7th, or not 7th, 12th Legion. 7th Legion's Warcraft. 12th Legion. It's really... Oh, if I just lost, dropped my thing. Will he die today? Maybe I'm just that weak. A grinny what? So go for this guy now. Okay, we're actually going to like properly ley lines. Blizzard 3 and 4. Fire 3. And then start nuking. Refresh our fire. Do it again. Oh, oh. Do it again. If I get one more of these in, let's swap back to Blizzard. This guy just has so much health. I have triple cast and swift cast for movement. Oh yeah. That is true. Triple class? Do I have triple cast? Oh, it's a couple levels ahead of me still. Swift, what is it called? Swift cast. I'm sure it's on my bar, I just don't know what I'm looking for. People, would you chill? Sharp cast. I think I'm just blind, I don't see it. Oh, Swiftcast is here. Let me put that there. Okay, I am hurting after looking for that. Do I have a potion or something? That's mana. That's mana. Here's poison. That's not helpful. Elixir. Ah, yes. What is that? Didn't seem like it did much, but I feel better about myself. God. This guy's a level 59? Like... Okay, those guys don't have a lot of HP. It's these guys that just... They're sponges. Okay. Thank God. Okay. Little less to deal with now. Guess we'll go for the Magitech thing. He's making a bunch of noise. My luck, he has like 8 million health. I don't even know if this is a way you can see his health. Or it might be like a setting I have to toggle. Oh. The heck is that?
You'll be weeping blood!
Can I drag it into him? Can I do that? Maybe he just disappeared, I'm not quite sure what happened. Oh boy. We're just gonna do this and see if it works, because I couldn't tell last time. Oh, yikes. God, what the heck? Oh, I hope that blue's good.
As a raging bull!
Look good to me. Oh, Alice is about to die. There's nothing I can do. I can't finish that cast. Yikes. Oh my god. Hey, Serpent Conjurer, like, be helpful. That tree is like perfectly in the way. Okay. Did we do it? Jesus. That was just a lot going on. Oh, man. Is that an actual laser? I would assume so. I don't know. There was so much going on. You missed it. How is the dragon flying? Really good. We actually got through all of the dragon race stuff for Eastern Kingdoms. So, all finished. All gold. Really happy with it. Thanks for checking in. And you played Final Fantasy X and 10-2 or X-2? Because it counts playing WoW. Not quite. Not entirely. It did take a minute. I don't know if I'm just under geared or under leveled or if it's supposed to take that long. It was something. This isn't WoW Racing. I know it's not. No, my secret weapon. Oh, it was a duty. Okay. I thought usually we get queued into those or something. Or we go somewhere else to fight a boss or something.
Oh, damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I've passed harder stools than these piles of scrap.
Oh, okay.
You'll pay
Solo
for
duty
this.
versus like,
Mark my words,
I'm assuming
the
group
next time
duties.
we meet will be the last.
the guy's eyes, it looks like he's seen a ghost. Wait, so if I attacked him instead of the machine, would it have changed the outcome? Because I attacked the machine before I attacked him and he ran off.
Aye, run and
Now I feel like I messed up.
The day belongs to El Amigo.
Or maybe it would have been like he leaves at like 1 HP or something. Alice's sword's so cool looking. No difference? Good, okay. I was like, my luck. It's like the story element. It's like, you know, whoever you chose to fight first. It's like the machine gets away or the guy gets away or something. Or I don't know. I could see it. The guy's helmet looks ridiculous. Versus the light party dungeon or full party trial raid. The light party is like the 4-man stuff, I think. And then full party is like, I'm assuming anything bigger than that. Light's 4, good, okay. Full is 8, okay. And raid is like 24? Or 6, no, it's not 16, it's more than that. I do love how the main character always just has nothing to say sometimes, just nods and just like, yep, that was a thing. Just paired with the fact that like, he just like, black mage, so like, crazy explosions, just like something absurd, and then afterwards just nods and be like, yeah, that was a thing. Just strikes me as funny. Like just the nods just seem so unassuming. Just like, yeah, it's no big deal, man. He's a Marvel character. Why is he a Marvel character? Explain. Oh god. You blended in, man. I'm sorry. Just chill. Don't want to fight a tree. Where am I going? Okay, this is the right? Oh, I have 2 MSQs. Right. The peaks and up here. I can't port there. Or, oh, I can port here. There we go. Did I just drop a flaming rock out of the sky onto the evil wizard's head? Did that just happen? Maybe. Maybe it did. Okay, I feel like I definitely have to repair after that, because that was a mess. There were so many of those little, like, spider robot things. There's no way I got out of that unscathed. Or I'm just amazing, apparently. It's the right guy, right? Because I chose the wrong one earlier. No, it's... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just a boss. No big deal. You just witnessed greatness. Welcome back, Angela. The Sabas. Once I explained it, you can do it. Yeah, no, I didn't connect it initially, but yes, it's I see what you mean. I got Angela Skittle was in here earlier, spamming the rectangular emote. That was hilarious. Just right from the start. No prompting either. Just as it was. I forget if we were playing WoW then or Final Fantasy, but at some point tonight she shut up. Like stuff like that, super cool. Like I'm very down with giant statues of people that are like eons old. Ooh, pretzels for dinner. Like anything else to like accompany the pretzel, or is it literally just the pretzel? Or is it like pretzel bread? I know it's bread all the time, but like, you know, like actual like bread, or is it like just like pretzel, like the stick? Not, I don't know how to describe it. Not a loaf. The non-loaf version or the loaf version, or both versions? Oh, he gave the thumbs up. Do we need to attune to all of these? I forget. It's been so long since I've had to like do this. I do. Okay. Cool. So I'm assuming I don't have that one because I can't click on it. It's not a very big area. That's handy. Pretzels on pretzel. One of the roomies made a lovely soup, and then he made more like pretzel bread. Ah, I see. Yeah, I figured it wasn't the crunchy stuff, but I was like, I don't know. Catch pretzel from 7-Eleven. A bon sweet. Like a sweet pretzel, maybe? Oh, I have this one? I thought it wasn't letting me... I don't know now. Clearly confused. That's a dungeon. The peaks. Right, we ignored this earlier because it was like leading us somewhere else. Let's do it. Oh yeah, the request room rules. I got those the other day. You should probably use those. They're out of my inventory. There we go. Cool. We use that. And off we go. I made pretzels, open bag of trail mix, and picks out the pretzel bits. That, yes. It's like, you cannot deny me my pretzels.
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered.
I glanced over that earlier, and before she said it, and I read like people that had enough. I was like, no, who had enough? Like they're over it. I was like, oh, that's like the complete opposite. Is that a castle? Maybe? Oh. Ah, good old Meffred. My least favorite are the two M&Ms that we have going on here. But who knows, maybe he'll grow on me. He's like, yeah, remember me? I'm like, no. Not at all. He's like, it's fine. It's from so-and-so and so. I'm like, I still don't know, man. You could literally say anything and I'd be like, I don't know. That is terrifying looking. Oh no, the cough still lingers. It was many years ago, but I had a cough that would not leave as well, and it literally lasted for like a good month or two. It is not fun. It would just be enough to like where your diaphragm would like tickle, but it wouldn't stop you from doing things. It would just be annoying. It was just there all the time. Oh, that's far. The last forest? I mean, I guess these are trees. I mean, they weren't very full looking, so I didn't really get the vibe I was in a forest. So when it said that, I was like, truly. Oh god. Giant grasshopper? Oh, there's more. Wonderful. I'd prefer not to fight my way all the way up here. Preferably. Ah yes, Meffred. Yeah, it's at the annoying phase. Sinuses are a bit sensitive at the moment, so when you cough, my head hurts a bit. Oh, that's annoying. It's very floofy polar bear. Yes. I don't know. I forget. It was some sort of event that happened back at some point, and I was like, oh, cool. And it wasn't very difficult to get, so I'm sure it's not that special, but it's special to me because it's like the only special mount I have, so that's like outside of the story stuff. I see. So we're saying if they're sympathetic to the cause, we're going to talk to the elder. It's just a little dramatic there. Why do I keep getting thrown gear I can't use? I say that as I've not equipped the gear they've given me. Oh, well, thank you. What did I even get? It was a hat? How do I compare stats? It's not alt. Control? It shows me hover over. Do I have a hat on? I do. I'm just not seeing it. I see the bonuses. It's not showing me... like 57 vitality versus 52, not good. 56 versus 58. Spell speed though, it's a different stat. Intel 56, 60. Yeah, this is looking like I'm not equipping this. Okay. Plus the -4 defense and minus magic defense. There's probably an easier way to do this. Is that what is recommended? Yeah, they recommend I change absolutely nothing. So, yeah. Well, that means, yeah, okay. Can do. The game wants you to do nothing. I shall oblige. What the heck was that? It's like a fuzzy pig? He looks like the other guy, just older. Like they have like a very similar like haircut going on, skin tone, build, just general like body structural build going on. Like if it's his dad, I'm sorry. I mean, like, that's fine. It's just, I'm sure you hate them as much as we do. Dude, you're sounding kind of desperate. Is this supposed to be like the plot twist? I don't think we've ever gotten her last name until now. Could be wrong. Yes, I heard you the first time. Okay, well... way to make things awkward. Second Eminem's just like, but you hate them too. You must do something with us. He's like, we can't. He gave him like actually good reasons why they probably couldn't help, and the guy would like he wasn't listening. That could have been handled better. That's what I said. At least he realizes it. What a doofus. That's not how you make friends. You're like not the person for this job. Like me and Lise, we could have had this covered. I could have just nodded. She could have said the things that she said. Done. Other guy, he made him angry. What would you ask of me? I have no choice in my words. Ah, classic fetch quest. I can do that. That's what I'm built for. Alright, what's your problem? Gotcha, so I'm fetching something for someone else. I'm getting tea for this person. Chocobo person. honestly forget what he does, but I'm sure I'm supposed to click on him, so we did it. Anyone else have problems? Anybody else? Hey, he's not a Skywalker, he's a Skywatcher. What? I'm so confused. Can I change the weather? Where am I at? What is it called? I was on the fringes. Where am I at now, though? The peaks. Cloudy, fair skies. Oh, she just tells you the weather. I mean, that's still helpful, I suppose, but I could have told you it's cloudy. But okay, that's good. It's telling you the current weather and weather at next cycle. Weather changes at 12 a.m., 8 a.m., 4 p.m. Oh my god. Oh, screenshots and fishing. I guess that could be important for people. Not me, but I'm sure someone wants that information. Oh, fishing's weather dependent? Oh my god. Like, oh, I finally made time to fish today. Crap, it's cloudy. No. Guess I'll have to wait until, you know, whatever time. I don't have time to play the game. Darn it. I need to find like what are they called? It's not an astrologian. Some kind of like rainmaker, you know? They can like control the weather. Do some sort of seance outside and be like, it's sunny again. That's all we gotta do. Oh, every day and it is 72 minutes? Okay, well that's not as bad. I was expecting like actual like time. Okay, that's okay. That's not a big deal then. Because if you only had time to play like for an hour or whatever, then it's not. How do I dismount? Yeah, that'd be different. But too funny. I've never seen that. It's like Warcraft has like the day-night cycle, but it generally follows. I think it's like your server time. It's called a Chapuli. Oh, and it's gone. Oh, okay. Well. Okay, so we got one of those, and we need to get a hornbill for one of its talons. It's probably one of these little, like, dudes that was over here. Clear enough balance is actually really nice. Oh, okay. That's a bit clear now, yeah. It was cloudy up there. Now it's clear. Right here, it's a butterfly. An evil butterfly. But a Flutterini. Oh, there's lots of magnets. Is this what I need? I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, these things, I could not really describe what I was remembering, but yeah, that ugly thing. We'll say it's nice not having to loot. Just kind of happens. Grad, have a good lurk. This polar bear is so ginormous. Auto loot is something you train for in Guild Wars. That I don't know how I feel about that. Like, what a noob. He didn't train for auto loot. Haha. Point and laugh. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm new. Look at him over there. Individually picking up all the things. Warcraft is just like, did you toggle on the feature? Yes, no. I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy is just like, it just does it. You might be able to, I don't know. There's a way to toggle it off. I've never tried. I never really wanted to, but I'm under the impression that it's just there. Yeah, it just gives it to you. It's kind of how I was feeling. I was like, I don't know for a fact, but like I said, I never really dug to find out if you can undo it. I was like, why would I want to do that? Yeah, that's true too. The quest items don't take inventory space. They have like their own little like extra thing. The key items area. It's like my horn and my talon are in here, and whatever this is. Unconscionably heavy stack, or heavy sacks of stacks. It's not stacked at all. I'm going the wrong way. Can I teleport here, or have I not been here? Oh, I have been there. Good. The amount of times I get turned around thinking I'm going the right way and I'm not. Like, every time I play this game. What is that? It's so fluffy looking. What is it? It looks so regal. I really can't tell what that thing is. Weird. Okay. Well, moving on. Key item sounds like Keith items. I feel attacked. Don't worry, Keith can't hurt you here. Or maybe you can. I can't control Keith. There you go. Now you feel better. You want to help join us, right? Oh no? Oh, okay, well. It's okay. I won't be like, what's his name? Melvin? Meffin? Oh, it's his other thing. I knew what that was. I was very concerned about your angry whatever. Beautiful. Also, it felt really nice to level today. I've like the last like 2 to 3 times I've played this game, I couldn't level once. I was stuck at level 63 for a good while, and it was just a bunch of just like quests of like, go here, talk here, go here, listen here, go here, talk here. Oh, small battle. Go here, talk here, go here, talk here, go here, listen here. And I was getting just like the most meager amount of XP over and over. And I was like questioning. I was like, is thaumaturge experience what I'm supposed to be getting? Is it going to a different XP bar? I wasn't sure because it was like, it's not saying black mage. So I was just like, I was Googling going like, did I mess something up? Is my XP bar not moving? And then I finally just like made note of like the exact number, saw what was added. I'm like, okay, it is. It's just meaningless and nothing's happening. As far as like, not the story, but like my XP bar, nothing was changing. And I was afraid I did something wrong. But yeah, so it's nice to actually progress a little bit, or have a feeling of progressing. That's not fair. I missed the... Oh, he's got my hair. I've never seen a single person in this game so far that has my hair. You were the first. Looks very sad though. I think I'll wear it better. Meffred is not Melvin. Okay. He's just an M&M. I don't know. How many bits to grow your hair like that? That would be so tough. The longest I had it grow out was during the pandemic, and I got it cut within 8 months, 7 months. I don't know. It felt super terribly shaggy. Not a fan. Meffred. That does not roll off the tongue. Maybe he's just supposed to be a side character and we shouldn't care. That man lives angry. She doesn't even know what to do with him. Help someone. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, she's next to Tea Lady. The bloody Ratman. What did the Ratman or Ratmen do? Oh, they took your brother and your money. Ruins to the south of here. The Ziggurat? He's as good as dead. Dejected look. Is it bad that I like the cynical youth more than I like Mefford? Like, this guy at least has more than one dimension to him. I feel like Mefford's just angry. We're Kratas? Yeah, we're fighting some bandits. Let's do it. I will fight all the bandits. Where am I going? Oh, Byron's bread. I wonder if he's got pretzels. Oh, we get to go past the dust Anila? Look at me. Oh, you're kind of creepy. I didn't realize you had 3 eyes. It's like a little dust spirit or something. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, there's a lot more of them. Byron's bread. I kind of wanted to go there. It's like a dust wizard, I suppose so. Where's Byron? Because you're not Byron. You're not Byron. I don't see any bread. I can't even read that. It's so sad. Sad days. It's like a realistic Adventure Time character. It actually does look like that, doesn't it? A bent frond, because they're like bent over. An immodest mouse. You don't have a name. Neither do you. Oh. His grandfather's name is Byron. Okay. He passed away before managing to reap his first harvest, but they all knew him for his bread. I can see why the youth is cynical. That's all I'm gonna say. What? Oh, it's a fence. That fence is almost invisible to my giant bear. The cigarette. Okay. You know, I mean, it's big, but it's not nearly as big as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, great. I need to eat more raisins. Let's do this thing. So the idea, if I remember correctly, as far as casting stuff, we have fire and ice spells. This meter over here lets me know what I have active and how powerful it is by this bit here, I think. And then the ice spells gave me stacks of this thing down here, which I forget what they're called, but they make the fire spells go boom even bigger. And then when they run out, I have to like refresh them again or something. That's generally what that's telling me to do, I think. At least for now. There might be more to it later, but... I don't want to die. Yeah, well, neither did Byron. It came from the top. I'd imagine so. Oh my god. They're like coyote Jawas with like less of a hood. Oh, they already beat up some already. Okay. More hearts from using the blizzard to reduce the mana requirement for the next fire spell. Equal number of heart stacks you got. Oh yeah, that sounds familiar. That does sound familiar. Yeah, the only thing I know is that like I do these in this specific order, and it seems to work.
Oh boy.
Oh, I've missed my transpose. Well, whatever. I'm probably a Black Mage that it's the only job where the rotation changes a lot every 10 levels. Oh my. Yeah, I've had like I've got a screenshot of some kind of guide that had like at this level range cast these things, then at this level range cast these things, and I'm like, okay. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Granted, if I have the spells, of course, but it seems to be doing all right. It's not wrong? Okay, well, good. Yikes, these guys are hitting kind of hard. Whew. Oh, 8th current. Where am I? At the peaks? Oh my. A clutch mana board. Yeah, I've been trying to like not use it as often just because of the obscenely long cooldown it has. So I'd hate to use it when I don't need it, and then suddenly like I need it and I don't have it, and that's it's happened before. So I've been trying to be nice and not spam it as much, because like Warcraft barrier is like 30 seconds. It's not, or 25 actually, I think, or 30. I don't know. It's pretty short. Healing pots. Yeah, I was digging for them earlier and I couldn't really find them. So antidote's what I kept going after. Elixir? Yeah. Which, good news, it does a percentage of XP, because I was afraid it was like too low level at first, but oh, max potion. That's good too, it looks like. Maybe. So here's the thing. I do, but I don't. I do in the fact, like, if there's a way I could expand all of the bags at once but still have them separate, that would be cool. Then the next best thing would be to have just the one giant inventory, and then the worst version is what I have now, where it has like whatever this is, the tabs. Yeah, you'll have to point me though, because I have absolutely no clue. Is it HUD? Or no. Character config. Yikes. Item. It's a red submenu. Thank you. It's like inventory interface. Open all. Oh, that's easy. Okay, so I don't know what I'm really looking at right now. Oh, that's 3. That's 2. That's 4. Okay. That can work. Like, I see the separators, but glancing at it, I don't see it, but I do see the separators. Okay. And they still got key items tab. I have no clue what these things were. I was looking at this the other day going like, I have these, like lightning shards and earth shards, and I was like, we're just gonna elect to ignore those for now, because I have no clue. They don't seem important yet. There's also auto sort. Yeah, we'll play around with that later probably. I just kind of just throwing things in corners of bags and hoping that I just know where they are later. Those are for crafting? Okay, good. I have not even looked into any part of crafting, so I don't know if I ever will. I'm not really sure yet. It's like, that guy didn't hurt. The other guy, I don't know what he... Was he a man-eater or was he something else? I'm afraid. I'm just gonna kill this guy in case I need the room. Because my luck, I pull these guys. And I have to run. Okay. There's 3 of these guys. A sleep spell? Yeah, okay. I don't know exactly how this works, so I'm hoping it works how I think it will. Okay, good. Probably need to put the thing down. That thing, yeah. Not that one. Tab target got me again almost. I'm not trying to attack that guy. All right. Yeah, meat gnasher. Oh, there's another one. Crap. So happy he did not aggro. I don't know how he didn't, but he didn't. Oh, it's crap. I ran out of the gauge. That wasn't that bad. We're right here, buddy. The Tributum? Ooh, +2 magic damage. Doesn't look that bad. Oh, crap. Of all the places for us to have a conversation, why did we pick here? Oh god. These are the guys that almost killed me last time. Bye-bye. It says it's QIRN, and it's, I would assume it's Keycurn. What am I trying to do here? Search the trail near the ziggurat. Oh, there we go. Run. Let's de-aggro. I swear, Warcraft mobs, it will chase you so far. These guys, they get tired after like 10 steps. They're like, not worth it. Did I not interact? You find nothing of interest. But it's still sparkling, which makes me interested. I just... Okay. Just... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. An angry Warcraft mob will find you in your home. They will. They have absolutely no chill. These guys are like, I have something better to do. It's fine. How do you get up here? Honestly, for this bear being so like poofy looking, like jumps pretty high. Ah, a feather. Okay, so not those. Go this way. A blood glider. I would love to not know how I got that name. Ah, good old Melvin. Well, that's a look.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
What?
You there! Halt!
That was not the response I was
You know
imagining.
You shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Finnegans.
A likely story. Only a fool
Hope
would
you're doing
dare
well.
to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No, no, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
That guy looks like he has like an
said halt.
iron hit to his head. Like he has a big crease that is like the letter U on his forehead.
joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fifth? How stupid do you think we are?
You haven't even looked at it. Maybe it's like, you know.
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
And your brother's already dead.
Think you can kill them all, including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor, assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
But it isn't fair.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this godforsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egan's can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit! And what are you?
It's just the amount of phlegm I can feel coming through the screen right now is just too much.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
Oh, our report is that we just beat up this dude and took, like, his money. But he would say that in the most flimmy way possible. It's your fault. Meanwhile.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
Is this a joke? But don't look behind you, you'll see us. Oh good, we walked the correct direction. Legit thought we walked towards the guy. I was like, no, our cover is blown. We done messed up. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, the blood glider. Yes, you. I do not want to be near you. Where am I going? Back here. Regenfrid. The older version of the main guy. You watched a man get mugged. Here's 50 XP and a chest of gold. It's like, oh, even the gold that could have saved his family? Ah. Let's not mention that. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. Like, I feel like we could probably fix all their problems. I don't know if it's worth our time fixing all their problems. Like, I don't know how much aid they can really help with or bring. It was never really quantified, so I don't know if it's, like, worth it to really get involved. As bad as that sounds. like when they're big bad, it's just like some flimmy guy. Just doesn't really. I don't know. Search for them. Giant thing over here. Ah, they could be anywhere. Oh, you feel sad. It's okay. You don't have a local Lich King, perhaps something a bit more dire. It's like, well, no, we just had that flimmy guy. Like, oh, okay. It's like last expansion, I was like fighting and also like allying myself with basically like dragon gods, and now we're here. Yeah, I figured he would join us. I told you I liked him. Oh, you got the main character's nod. You're good. Oh, so Melvin's all happy now. He's like, well, we recruited one guy. Our work here is done. We got the one guy. They're gonna be all like, oh, so like, they're not gonna help us? It's like, well, this one cynical youth is gonna help us. It's like, oh, okay. Well, in that case. That's all I needed to hear. Can I teleport it? I need to talk to this thing to teleport to it, right? Yeah, like, there we go. I knew there was a way, I just couldn't remember how. Such bright colors. Why did this look like a shoe? A little point on it? Yeah, no thanks to you. You almost got us thrown out. Honestly, like, the only thing Melvin helped us with was saying for us not to, like, show our faces and get pummeled by Flim Man. Which I don't know if that was the right call or not. I'd best be preparing these new recruits. All one of them. I won't take away his he's all happy he gets to work with his new recruits. I'm like, careful with the plural there, buddy. We got one guy. That was the guy that you guys were going to dismiss earlier, and I said I liked him, and I just don't know. It just strikes me as funny. And yeah, the cut purse thing that you mentioned, like, it's just, I don't know if that was, he basically did nothing. He really made things worse. I don't like this guy. The other one, well, she's not there anymore. That one, the one that we saved after she, like, lost her breath or something, like, more likable at least. Gather the new recruits. Oh, wow. He's like 3 times more successful than we were. He has a way with words, though. Yeah. That's the thing. Honestly, this guy looks like the other guy, but not. The other guy's had more sun. Slightly different haircut. He's trying to be hip. I say trying because I don't know him that well. Look at him over there just scowling. Good old Manfred over here. Not a fan. Not a fan. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo. Hands over your hearts, everybody. That guy needs like some conditioner or something. Looking real stringy. The back looks okay. He's literally a demon on Earth, and everyone there should be able to flee from him or kill him.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you through your helmet.
Save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons.
Just imagine how loud it is inside that helmet for me to hear him at this level.
Near total casualties.
It's like completely closed.
Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work.
He's actually screaming.
The stubbornness to survive is not without work.
I know, right?
He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Just for context, I don't really know who this guy is. It's kind of new to the story.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. Why, when confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
Anyone. Anyone at all.
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
I'm sorry, did you just grr at me?
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Oh, we don't get to hear about the great plan. It's like, silence, you whelp. Like, no. Well, that was interesting, because, like, literally have had no dialogue to understand anything about that guy at all. Just that an empire or something exists, and yeah, but there it is. He's an honorable villain? I suppose so. Sounds like the type of dude that would wear that skull helmet IRL. Probably, yeah. I would agree. I guess so. It's me being nitpicky, but like, there's like very little way like that sword, if that kind of like cut would have hit the armor, unless the armor just sucks. Or his strike was just like ridiculous. It was straight up plate. I gotta question the people. Gotta question a lot of people. Oh my god, there's one way up there. Why is he up here on his own? Lonely person up here. How do I get up there? Is that a tunnel? It is a tunnel. Some might call it a secret tunnel, where two lovers might meet. I believe the woman's name was Oma, and the man's name was Shu. They helped found the great city of Amashu. I was let down. Did someone say secret tunnel? Yes. Yes, it did. A lot more elegant looking than the secret tunnel that we knew of. What a fun episode, too. Is it raining? Or is it just like a sound effect thunder? Where's that weather lady at? Through the mountain. Where's Vincent when you need him? Ah, Helisa. I was just a cook before all this. Had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. So there's always need for cooks. There's more? Wait, what? 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 She said something like trying her soup, and I was like getting like flashbacks of Aragorn with that terrible soup from what's her face, from Eowyn. I was just like, oh lord, like that. He had to dump that out. It's pretty bad. So here tonight talking about like, yeah, I just made really simple stuff, you know, nothing big deal. And it's like, oh, you want to try it? It's like next quest. I'm like, I don't know if I do. Having a lot of second thoughts. Nothing against you, just past experiences. What am I doing? For herbs. Oh, I'm looking for herbs now. Oh, when Zuka makes Iroh tea. He tries to be so nice about it. He's just like... This was not happening. Have I tuned to this? I have. Fuck him. Iroh is such a good character. Like, that is a purple horse. Like, that's what I expect to see in Final Fantasy. That. Times like 50. Looking for some herbs. I think I found one. I could sell eggs to a chicken. That man is so charming. He really is, though. Like in all the best ways. My Uncle Iroh used to tell me this joke. It's like, well, I forget the setup, but the punchline is, leave me alone. It's better when Uncle tells it. A battle maid. Oh, you don't have feet. That's a lot of strength you got there going on, like right here. You're just, are you even alive? You are alive. I wasn't sure if you're like undead. Now you look like you have skin, so you're alive. I was expecting a person with legs. That is not one to be trifled with. My bad. Oh, you're like the Naga. You like to extend your S's when you speak. I've never seen anything like you ever. That is... yeah. My dude, you missed... Stick it with the pointy end. Yeah, you're doing it. Good job. I don't understand what the point of these dummies are if you're just hitting the air, though. Stuck. Begs the question, which ones are the dummies? Baronhard. Oh, we're in the infirmary. Orella. Why? Why indeed? I didn't even ask a question, but... Oh, no. I was questioning people. You're one of the people I'm questioning. My bad. Completely forgot. I was looking for herbs. What are all these circles? What do they mean? Final Fantasy, why you do this to me? What's this? A dash of green. So I'm looking for herbs here. Okay, easy. Hey, it's Huok. Your parents must not have liked you. That's a terrible name. They could have just named you Hugh. Maybe the OC's like original character. Wayward Brothers. Search for missing recruits. Okay. This guy's devout. Well, now I feel bad that I bugged that guy. He wasn't slacking off. I got a member of my own family say something so horrible. The hot leaf juice, yes, no, I know the scene exactly. What a good series. Okay, so all these are just all the missing idiots. Except that one guy, he actually had a good reason. Fiery recruit, okay. I was so busy training, I lost track of time. Oh, there's a Skywatcher here. Crap, where am I? Albert's Reach. Thunder. Into more thunder. Well, I just haven't seen any lightning. But granted, it didn't say lightning, it said thunder. So maybe we're just gonna hear the thunder. We won't actually see the lightning. Are they planning on trying to like remake Avatar? Like, is that actually happening? I've heard so many rumors over like a decade at this point. But like, is it actually happening? Is Netflix doing something? Are they doing their own thing? Is it a spin-off of the stuff? Is it a remake of the stuff that we know? Yeah, I hear your herbs, enjoy. Your hot leaf juice. Or was that for soup? Whatever it is, it's something hot and liquidy. Enjoy. If it's tea, I commend you. If it's soup, maybe. Live action Netflix special in the works. A special as in like one big, like a movie, or like a limited series, or no word yet. Avatar Studios are working on an Earthbender avatar that follows Korra. Okay. Having more story, that's fine with me. if we're treading over ground that we know already, I don't know, ever since Shamalamaman, like, I is afraid. I don't like really good stories just getting trampled on by someone that claims to know the source material and will defend that, yes, I love this series, it's great, I've enjoyed it so much and I know so much about it, and then like won't actually confer with the creators. It's terrible. Where is this dude? This Tebe. Can I go inside these houses? Oh my god, there's another one. There's little Naga people. Is this a door? It's not a door. There are no doors. Oh, imagine this had like a bunch of like infected like plague zombies or something inside, and they're just like housing them. I'm just like walking around like, it's fine, it's all good. Cutesy little tent. I was sent by the snake? Excuse you? Be one of the Netflix's published shows like Stranger Things. Oh, okay, gotcha. Live action rendition of the original Atla. I think the Earth Ministries might be animated. Okay. I'd be fine with either for that, honestly. I know animation takes so long. It's time, resources, so I get it. Well, I hope just all the best for that series because it deserves the best. Oh, they're calling her the snake. I can see it, but that's still kind of mean. She's not a snake. Where could it have got to? I feel like I got way too close to this guy. I'm like in his bubble. I can't move. We've already engaged in conversation. Now we're just like this. It's like just like uncomfortably close. I'm sorry. That wasn't the... Kind of just hopped off my bear and there I was. It's like this place isn't that big until I gotta walk around it the entire time, then suddenly it's that big. Okay, what I'm doing here, search. I was just up here. Oh. Alright, dude. I did it. Crossing the Velo Dyna. Alpha, no. And he's giving me earrings. Sorry, once again, I'm in your space. Ooh, an assault. Okay. okay, so I'm traveling all the way over there. They're gonna say like, no, we're gonna stay here, and I'll be like, okay, and then I gotta go back all the way here and say, hey, they want to stay here, and just be like, oh, okay, thanks for asking them. It's like no faster way to get over. They're still over there trying to poke the dummy. I'm sure they'll get it eventually. No, we're just curious if you want to join. Called it. Called it. Called it. Called it. Mm-mm. They're all the same option, basically. All right. Well, we know she's not coming, so I mean that was obvious, but I guess not to them. It was to me. According to Avatar News, Avatar Studios, the new studio for Nickelodeon founded by the show's original creator, working on the first new show since core in addition to the adult gang movie. Oh. So it's like a sequel, basically. That's cool. Okay. I'm down with that. That's very cool. Unless it's covering some of the Yokona events where like Sokka dies and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. That could be really sad. But I don't know. How's the Final Fantasy coming along? It is coming along. We got to see some guy get mugged, and Manfred over there was just all like, "No, we can't save him. We'll be condemning him to death." It's like, I guess. I mean, they could kill him right now. So I don't know. So we watched him get beat up, and then I can just port here. Now we're back here. We found some soup leaves or tea leaves or something and recruited some people. The Manfred guy was all like happy that he got one recruit, because before he was all pouty and wanted to like fight the guy, the older guy there. So that was an experience. I don't like him. She's the way more likable of the two of our Eminem crew. Manago. I just don't know why they sent the other guy out there to like help recruit people, and he was like not in the mood to be recruiting. Like instantly hostile with the guy because he didn't give him an immediate yes. I was like, oh no, like this isn't what you're made to be doing. You shouldn't be here. You're making him angry. So I don't know. They could have sent anybody else, and we probably would have had a better chance. But that wasn't my call. I just got the nod. If we remember, Korra wasn't as good as the original Avatar. Yeah, it's a bit weaker. I feel like the villains for Korra are way more than just being one-dimensional. I mean, as good as Avatar Last Airbender is, Fire Lord Ozai is very one-dimensional, though it is voiced by Mark Hamill, so it's not like the acting's bad or anything. It just wasn't really about him, you know? It was more about Aang's journey. But, yeah, the villains in Korra, at least they have some depth, and you have reason as to, like, why they're doing the things that they're doing, versus just, like, I'm big and evil. But aside from that, it's just a lot of faults you can really point out with Korra, unfortunately. There's some good things, of course, but it's a mixed bag. It's not just like a bunch of just, you know, home runs after another, unfortunately. But it's hard when you like have just like such a masterpiece that is Last Airbender. Like, just, I don't know. It's just kind of hard to one up that, you know, like, and the stakes being as high as they were, like the character development that you have throughout the series, like, I don't know, it's a lot of good things going on for that series. So I don't know. And it's tough too as far as like a writer. It's like, you know, you have like all these characters in such a good spot, like they made the world a better place, and then, you know, entering Korra X amount of years later, and it's, you see what they've done, it's been good, but at the same time, like, there's faults with the new system, and I don't know, it's just like not as, maybe it's not as exciting of a story, just on its own merits in that sense, just the time period it's set in. Aang's felt more like the Wild West, in a sense, where like they're just kind of out traveling the world doing their things, and Korra's like, I'm stuck in a city. Not the entire time, of course, but you know. That jerk of a tree interrupted my attuning just to walk away. He never actually attacked me. I don't like you. Okay. Oh. Okay. Red Lotus slapped so hard. I know, showing up at like the end of season 3, just being like, yeah, we're just gonna take some names real quick. No big deal. Am I going the right way? This is fine. As I got lots of background development through Zuko and Iroh and Azula, but we don't see him very much as an active character, which weakens him compared to someone like Zahir. Oh my god, Zahir was ridiculous. That is I believe season 3 villain. Yeah. So yeah, you compare someone like Zahir, which is just like almost unfair as far as like character development, versus someone like Ozai. It's just like apples and oranges. They're like, there's no comparison there. According to extremely troubled development, Nickelodeon really did not want to run the show. Oh, did they not? Interesting. I know that season 2, they had animator issues or something. I remember I stopped watching it partway through season 2 because it was just not very good. Then I heard it got renewed for season 3. Like right before season 3 came out, I begrudgingly watched the rest of season 2. It was okay. It was just rough. They kind of like just wrapped it up with a neat little bow at the end. I was like, okay, well, that's a thing. Then they had the whole convergence happen at the end of that. I was like, really? You went that route after all your issues with the studio? And like opened the floodgates for everything, storytelling wise. But they really brought it back around for season 3 and 4, I would say. But trying to convince somebody to watch season 2, that's hard to do. It's really hard to do. Saying don't worry, it gets better. It's just hard to convince somebody when you have like, I forget how many episodes were that. It was like, oh, we doubled. It was easily like 15 or 18 episodes or something. So I don't know, hard to convince somebody just like to watch through all that. It's many hours. adult gang movie? Yeah, it's all them grown up. Yeah, I don't know any details, unfortunately. We were just trying to figure out what's next for Avatar, because I keep hearing things about what could be coming, but we just don't know. But we decided that, you know, no matter whatever it ends up being, it deserves the best, just because it is such a good story. It deserves the best.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father.
Pippin, I didn't recognize you with your helmet on.
Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh gods, it's Relga's reach.
Pippin's eyes.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
I always love how you have like this medieval kind of look, steampunk sometimes, but then they also have like straight up technology to like call people.
We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
A magical call, but still. It's like only when the story allows it. Are you saying we left and they immediately got attacked? And all the recruits are just getting owned?
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
I see her plan got approved by Daddy-O. Dude, you weren't even trying!
You!
Manfred, don't make a fool of yourself.
Traitor! Kinslayer!
Why aren't you...
You're no kin of mine!
Oh. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to feel sad, but...
Manfred!
It's almost Manfred anyways.
He'll take you!
She doesn't have her brass knuckles on right now. She's got little gauntlet glove thingies. A lot of grunting there. Oh no, he's here. Okay, I did not want him to be here. With his triple sword sheath thing.
Well, well. Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Seven hells. It's him. It's Xenos.
Xenos.
The Viceroy. Oh, you are a dead man.
You couldn't tell who he was by the ginormous armor going on here? Who else would dress that way?
So spirited, and yet so empty.
Yeah, Y'shtola.
A magical barrier.
Ah, a magical barrier. That is blocking my sword.
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
I swear, if they just killed off Y'shtola.
Cryle!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
Thought.
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught.
Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
I swear, if they let that punk kill Y'shtola, that's just not right. That just... I don't want to think it. Catch up on chat real quick. So you think it was Brian Knitsko that said the issue was that Nickelodeon did not want to greenlight the show because Cora was pitched right from the get-go as bisexual heroine. Oh, so they demanded concessions and rewrites. Then as the show came out, they squeezed deadlines on the production activities, sabotaged slowly, airing it at congested times, and even bumping it off cable at one point to be exclusively on the website. I do remember when they bumped it off. But it wasn't until, I want to say season 2. I feel like all of season 1 aired on Nickelodeon. So I remember watching it on my really crappy TV at the time. But I don't know if it was like right from the start of season 2 or if it was somewhere along the way. But yeah, that it does line up, but that's just unfortunate. Even at the end, they kind of squeezed it in. They're like, kind of like, oh look, Cora and Asami hold hands as they go through the portal. And I was reading chat and I failed this duty. Look, piping. Just shut it. Also, Jacob really went Y'shtola as my waifu, and the game went, you thought. There are like a few likable characters in this game. The twins are likable. Y'shtola is likable.
I will notify Father.
Minfilia was likable, but she died.
Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
And Thancred is likable, which we've not met him yet in the story, but
There! Is that... Oh gods, it's Ralga's Reach.
and they've made Lise more likable since her reveal, literally like right before the story started today, so... Can I skip this?
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our...
I know. So... all I have to say, there's a handful of likable characters. They've already killed one. Like, don't kill more. I'm assuming we just gotta kill all these guys, which if that was the case, like, I was so close to killing them all before it was over. Just imagine a giant ice boulder just lands on your head. You're just like, that's how I died. Oh god. That thing just like waltzed in here like, don't mind me. Okay, just... Just clearing out all those grunts allows everyone to just gang up on these things now. Absolutely. Not a chance. Okay, I'm still holding out hope that Yashola is still alive.
For the glory of the flames!
None of you are Yashola, right? No. Okay, so I just wanted to just double check while we pass by here. I still have Fire 4, just like, it's literally a nuke. It goes off. Yeah, they got that guy. I don't need to touch him. They got him, right? Reinforcements? They took Lise and the others deeper inside. The others? Oh, great. If they took Yashola, that means that she was alive enough to be taken. Met one of your favorite characters. Which character was that? I'm trying to think who we've met in the story. The villain? Or,
Rebel scum!
I don't know if you call her a deserter? Whatever her name was that hatched the plan to attack the place. Surely it's not Manfred. Manfred's just dumb. Xenos. Oh, okay, yes. Big armor boy. He seems like a good villain. Oh, Fordola. We're actually fighting her right now. The jerk that. That's right, Alpha. No, you get him.
What took you so long?
Alpha, no, I need your help.
Not being mean. What can he do?
My lord, the prisoners!
See to your men, Pylus.
As you command, my lord.
See, like, she trusts Xeno so much, and I don't think he trusts her at all.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
Look, it's Arthas. See, Ragtar, you got your Lich King. That's what you were looking for earlier, right? This is a close stand-in. We had Flimmy guy earlier, and now we got this guy. Okay.
As one!
Be gone!
I am like... Okay. I'm just stunned. I can't do anything. Okay. I am... Okay.
Give me something to remember.
I'm sure this guy doesn't care. He hurt my rotation. I couldn't. I could not recover that. I lost my stacks. Oof. This guy has so much HP. In my rotation. I know. I lost my stacks. I was like, crap. Gotta start over. For such big armor, he has such a tiny sword. Well, you can't kill me. I'm the main character. Wait, did I break his sword? I'm just like made of iron. Oh, guess not. Or maybe I did that to make him feel good about himself. Yeah, Robin, where were you at?
Shall we give chase, General?
Thank you, random dude.
Nay, there has been enough death this day. See to the wounded.
Aye, sir.
You all right, lad?
He's over here like, hey, it could be worse. You got a lost arm like me, huh?
not doubt it.
Okay, so there's hope that she's not dead. They would not be spending this much time. Or maybe they would. I don't know. They could. It could be a big thing. We're like, we tried so hard. It's just not happening.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on!
Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
We just lost our waifu. She got nuked by this guy.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
I think it's a good villain. I think it's a good villain. You return everyone glowing. Hopefully there will be enough glowing until everyone's better. Or I might have to unsub.
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise?
Of course.
I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
Literally 30 seconds ago. Don't stand there just gawking. Do something. Now go help the others. Oh, how convenient. Now it's sunny. I'm so confused. So this town, isn't it a cute little town? It's just the best. It's all like happy and waterfalls and a giant statue of the dude. It got attacked by Crad's favorite character, and now it's all messed up. And we had... Oh, Ranulf. Ranulf is a guy from Fire Emblem. He's a cat boy. And you are just some dude. But yeah, the town got attacked by the people that we probably could have stopped earlier if Manfred just didn't do anything. But he told us to not do anything, so we did nothing, and then idiot that hatched the plan got to tell Zenos about like what should happen. Thancred? No, Manfred is one of the M&Ms, not the cat girl that's exhausted. It's the other one. Who? It's not Milfred. It's not Manfred. It's it rhymes with sounds like I forget his name. The guy that can't make friends very well. But yeah, it's kind of his fault, to be honest. I feel like we probably could have helped stop that before it happened. Not saying this would have never happened, but wouldn't have happened as soon. But yeah, they attacked, and then we lost some of our friends. So, and we also lost them because we were like, a good portion of our party was out away from this place when they attacked. So we're like, oh no, cannon fire. That's from the base. So can you swim in this game? I believe so. So anyways, that's what happened. So we got back just in time to do not much. And a lot of our recruits died too. So that was fun. Anything else? I think that's about it. Yeah. And they got away too. So that was, evil villain laugh as they walk out the door. Jump into the water with the heaviest leather trench coat. I mean, is there any other way to be doing this? It is the most final of fantasies. To jump into the water, fully clothed, in the heaviest gear ever. But can you, like, swim down? Or can you only swim across? That's the real question here. Can I swim IRL? Oh, there's Manfred. I don't want to help him. I am somewhat upset this is a main story quest, which means I have to do it to go forward. Can I just, like, just jump on you just a little bit before we move forward? It's just getting a little bit of frustration out. I'm so glad the jump is really high in this game, just adding just a little extra oomph. Okay, what do you want? Oh, he's actually dead? I don't feel any bad, but that's... Okay. Oh, good. I've said my last things for him. We're done. What a jerk. It's like leaping on a dead guy. I had good reason. That guy had some problems. I see him as the catalyst that started all this mess. And yes, I can swim IRL. I forgot if I mentioned that or not, but yes, I can. I'm not like an Olympic swimmer or anything, but I can swim. Well, I don't know what happened to Conrad over here, but... Manfred's charm. A small wooden charm that Manfred clenched in his fist as he breathed his last. He was also an idiot. You know, the fact that he has exited the story at this point means that hopefully less dumb things will happen now. Manfred was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. I think he was thinking about himself that time. I don't agree with that. Maybe you're thinking of the old Manfred, because like me, like, Milford over here was just... I had high hopes for him is all. I think you're just a little rose-colored glasses over here is all I'm saying. Okay, real question. Actual party member over here dead, or dying, or injured. Humiliating, huh? Oh, Orilla. See, you can swim, but you sink at the different. Well, you stink. Like you sink, like sinking into the water. You stink at the different strokes. You just like mermaid your way through the water. I feel like mermaiding your way through the water is like actually kind of difficult. That requires like way more like core muscle movement than just regular old, like, you know, pick your stroke. Must save the waifu. Very brightly colored medical supplies we got here. Oh my god. Oh, I thought that like, it actually opened up at first. I was like, dude, like no, he's that whew, okay, that was. Thanks. I also think I am epic. Just told me I was just safely strapped in. Don't worry. We pressed it the entire time. Well, that's good. Their hats look so dumb looking. Completing. Yeah. What made you try out Final Fantasy 14 again? Time. Honestly. I've been meaning to get back to finishing the story, and just a lot of other responsibilities going on, plus some life events over the past like year and a half, 2 years. And then just keeping up with like Warcraft has just been like ridiculous on top of everything else. Since I have an active raid there that I try to keep up with. So it's just, to boil it all down, basically just time. So it's always been on the to-do list, just would get pushed down occasionally. So, but never had a bad time playing the game or anything like that. Definitely a bit different, and definitely I don't feel like I'm very good at it. But it is fun to explore in. So I've got some downtime right now between Warcraft patches, and we finally got our Evoker, his legendary, which took way too long. But it was just really bad RNG. So it just kept happening week after week. So basically all that's been wrapped up with a bow. So I feel like I can safely, I have probably a good month before anything actually serious happens in WoW again. So any extra WoW time basically I could just use for this, just to kind of like explore around and get through more of the story. So I don't know how far I'll get, but we shall see. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I will gladly pick apart things, no matter if I like or dislike the franchise. Like, you know, it does not matter to me. Like, I will find faults. Warcraft, Final Fantasy, Star Wars games, like, you know, no one is exempt. You'll be the typical Final Fantasy 14 stan. How are you not play this game and then sleep? Wow, it's such poop. Look, it's not amazing at everything. I think if I didn't have friends that were still playing the game for this long, because we've been playing together for like a while, probably like a decade at this point easily, if not a little more. We've had people kind of like come and go, and obviously new people be added, but like the core group's still been there. So, yeah, I think if they weren't playing, it'd be a little harder to stick with WoW. But yeah, I don't know. Still in the FC? Yes, I am still in the guild. I don't know if you guys ever remove people from the guild or not, but yeah, I am still there. That was funny. I logged in like whatever day was day 1 again, and I think it was Shandis. He was like, "Jacob, what?" I'm like, "Yeah, it me."
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many.
I was thinking the Squidward
Gods,
future.
I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors. But they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for?
Nargo.
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
Yeah, I agree.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
Yeah, but you didn't have
I can't believe
us.
how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. Gods help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
I have a feeling you're about to tell us. If you want to collect the Aether Currents in the region, let me know. You can fly around at a later point. Yeah,
the
sure.
flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Xenos to fight a war
That
on
could be
two
very
fronts.
helpful.
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
I mean, you just lost all your recruits, so I don't know.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild, and when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
It's like Robin has always been cool. He's never not been cool. He could be tying his sandal with one hand and he would still be cool. Okay. The hidden truth. I'm afraid of what we're gonna find over here. Oh, Aether Current. Yes, we need to do that at some point. Do we have this attuned? Oh lord. I don't know what that means, but okay. Oh, cool. I think I might wrap it up here. I've been streaming for a little bit now. We've had a bunch of story happen tonight. I think it's probably a good spot to stop and then start again, because it's like a good stopping point. We know that the waifu isn't dead. It's sad because like she basically like, I don't want to say died, but kind of died earlier. Then we rescued her, brought her back, but then she was like blind, or is still blind. I'm not entirely sure about that. That's kind of weird. And then this happens. I'm just like, I don't know. A lot of terrible things. So, yeah, I think we shall drop it here for the time being, though. But thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Always a lot of fun. I don't know when this will happen again. I don't really have like a schedule for this, so I don't know. We'll just see when it happens. So, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. You guys have a good rest of your night. Yeah. Hopefully good things this week for you guys. So, have a good one. Talk to you guys later.